shakalaka, why does Bitcoin price keep falling? Today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at why Bitcoin price has dropped over 3% in 24 hours, a few possible reasons for it, and where the price is likely to go in the near future. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at why Bitcoin price keeps falling. The price just keeps crashing. It was supposed to go up. What is happening? When is it going to go up? And why? We're going to be taking a look at all of that today. Before we do, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Also, come join us over on Twitter, where we give away one of these sweet shirts every single week. And today's episode is sponsored by Empire Token, so stay tuned to the end for a sponsored review. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin, this is one of the premium features on TradingView, but it's very, very worth it. If you take a look here on the right side, these blue and yellow lines, this is the volume profile, and it tells you a lot about where money has been exchanging hands with Bitcoin or whatever chart you're looking at. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin, we can see there's some very clear peaks right here, and I actually emphasize them with these dotted orange lines. So there's a peak here right around 34,000. There's also a peak almost exactly where the price is right now at 47, 48, 49,000. There's another peak at 57,000 and pretty much the top, which there's not a peak on the volume profile, but clearly all-time highs, always a little bit of resistance. Now these areas are areas of support and resistance. And if you take a look where we are right now, one of the largest peaks, it's the second largest peak there is in this chart. Now, that makes sense. That is hard to get away from that area because there's been a lot of money exchanging hands, and we need to get some clearer momentum up or down in order to break out of that area. Now, if we are to break up out of that area, we could potentially come up to this upper $50,000 area, like $57,000. However, if we break down, we have a little bit of support at the bottom of this bullish megaphone, but after that, guess what? All the way down to $34,000. So right now, it's a little bit of a tenuous area where Bitcoin is sitting, and we'll kind of have to be patient. But some things that are definitely worth noting is now is a time of year when we had some very spectacular months with Bitcoin. So Rocktober, Rock November, Rock December, whatever you want to call them. Well, now we have January. And January historically has been a pretty not great month for Bitcoin for a few reasons. Well, one of the most popular reasons that they talk about is the Chinese New Year. Now, historically, a lot of Bitcoin was mined in China, and during January, the Chinese like to celebrate Chinese New Year, so they go ahead and do that. And while they do that, they may not be putting the money in Bitcoin, or they may actually be selling Bitcoin so that they can give money to friends and family. And if we take a look over the past few years from 2017 to 2020, guess what? Every January, a pretty significant price drop, 17%, 50%, 20%, and 8%. But that's only one reason, because another big reason is the tax man knocking on your door. Because guess what? No matter what you made in crypto this year, well, he wants his cut. And you darn well better pay him, because otherwise you're going to be going to prison, and I hear it's not too fun. So, that being said, there are two very big reasons for January sell-offs. Now, if we take a look at this chart here, like I said, October, November, December, historically great months for Bitcoin. Arguably some of the best months for Bitcoin other than April and May. But if we take a look here at January, February, not very good. January, it says here 10%, but this is from 2010 to 2018. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at just the last 4 years of this, the data looks a lot different. From 2014 to 2018, guess what? Almost negative 18% for January. Add this to what we saw right back, where was it? Here? It looks like January could potentially be a pretty negative month for Bitcoin. But don't lose all hope yet, because while we might have a transitory small impact on the price, there could be a lot better things coming up in the future. As a matter of fact, veteran Bitcoin hodlers are still selling record low amounts of Bitcoin despite already seeing 70% plus gains in 2021. It's younger Bitcoin bought at the summer $30,000 lows that's moving in Q4. So people who picked up Bitcoin at $30,000 are selling now for a little bit of a profit. And we can see this right here by the Bitcoin entity adjusted 90-day coin days destroyed. We can see it's way down here. When it peaks like this is older hands selling. But when it's way down here, that's younger hands selling. So we can see there that it is mostly younger hands selling Bitcoin right now. And as a matter of fact, William Clemente is saying that retail interest in Bitcoin is pretty much gone since the spring. Pretty much the Dogecoin pump, after all of them lost, after Dogecoin went from 70 cents down to like 20 cents, everybody just lost their enthusiasm and they just went into NFT territory pretty much. But right now, big boys are running the show. So we can see the total transaction fees have dropped significantly for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, the total transfer volume breakdown by size, we can see volume $0 to $1,000 drops significantly. Volume $1,000 to $10,000 drops significantly. However, if we take a look at volume $10 million plus, just as high as ever, if not even higher. This is an all-time high that we just had recently. So it looks like the big boys are running the shows. And you have to remember, I've mentioned this over and over and over again, big boys don't buy on exchanges. Big boys buy over the counter. They put on their big boy pants, they go to the over the counter shop, they buy there. Now, why is that important? That's important because it doesn't affect price. It only affects supply, which when there's greater demand, like in the next year or whenever it happens, when retail comes back in, there's going to be a lot less Bitcoin available, and that's going to send the price higher a lot more quickly. As a matter of fact, William Clemente is even starting to call for a short squeeze. He says the last time he called for a major Bitcoin short squeeze was July 23rd, the day before they squeezed into the summer lows. He says we're currently not there yet, but the setup is becoming more likely in his opinion. Now, this was December 20th. Then if we take a look on December 25th, Willie Woo says, all I want for Xmas is a short squeeze. Merry Xmas. So both of them are saying, hey, we're getting close. We're not there yet, but we could be heading towards a short squeeze. And guess what? As the price comes down a little bit, a lot more retail investors, the ones who get squeezed, are likely, the retail traders, are likely to set those shorts that will get squeezed out that they'll have to cover, and that will send the price up. Because if we take a look at what's actually happening in the markets here, this is the Bitcoin supply moving from liquid to illiquid state at a rate of 100,000 Bitcoin per month. So what that means is that Bitcoin is being taken off of exchanges, put into cold storage, put into addresses with little history of spending, generally associated with investor accumulation and bull market buyers. They're buying because they see something huge coming down the line that they want to profit from. They're not here for a teeny little profit. They're here for a very, very large profit. And they're buying up now at an insane rate of 100,000 Bitcoin per month. If we take a look here, the Canadian Bitcoin Purpose ETF has just added another 6,341 Bitcoin to its assets under management in the past few months, since the peak, since the most recent peak. Look at how steep that is right there. And also, the Bitcoin circulating supply. We've already mined over 90%. There's a ever dwindling supply. And this is something that people don't really realize until it's too late, because most people are just trying to trade it for a small profit. But the smart money is investing for the long term, hodling, just stacking sats, doing all that because they realize that, hey, the 10% remaining supply gets mined over 112 years. There's not much left. As soon as there's a frenzy, the price goes up dramatically because everybody wants to get theirs, and it's just not available. So that brings us to what could potentially be going on with the price right now where it is. We might be having a bump and run reversal, similar to what happened back in March of 2020. Now, as you can see here, the price bumped off of this resistance line for a while before we had the COVID crash, and then eventually bumped off, broke through, found some support there, and took off. Well, this was March of 2020. If we take a look where we are right now, December of 2020, again, we have this downtrend, bumping, breaking through, potentially, if we find this support right around 47,591, guess what? We could see the price likely taking off. And if we pair that with the possible short squeeze, which could happen, well then, we could have Bitcoin headed much higher than where it is right now. We could have it going way up into the six figures and beyond, because Bitcoin has been repeating the same thing that it did back here in October of 2020 before the price, say like 6x'd. Well, it's repeating once again. You can see this coil up and then bullish megaphone explosion. Well, we have a coil up and we have the beginning of a bullish megaphone forming right now that could send Bitcoin into a six-figure range. So guys, be patient. Things are coming down the line. No reason to be scared, but January might be, one of those months. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to like. And now, let's take a look at Empire token. So guys, this is a sponsored review, so clearly do your own due diligence. I'm not telling you to buy or not to buy. I'm just showing you the project, and then you can do your own research and see if this is something that you're interested in. So they have their website here. Before we take a look at their website though, we're going to take a look at first their NFT Marketplace. So you can see they have this NFT Marketplace right here. Bunch of NFTs right now on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, but soon adding some Solana projects as well, Solana functionality. And you can take a look, see some of the most popular NFTs they have available there. Also, they will soon be adding an NFT play to earn game to it, an announcement for that sometime soon. So they have that. And then also, if we take a look, they have Goosebumps, which is a way to manage your crypto and portfolio from one place, powered by Empire token, decentralized exchange with unique portfolio tracking and charting system. So you can see a trusted portfolio manager platform all in one. You can buy, sell, swap, track, and earn your crypto all in one place, making the Goosebumps wallet one of the most secure crypto and DeFi wallets. You can manage all your crypto and DeFi assets in one place. Supports popular cryptocurrency platforms including Binance, Coinbase, and 400 others. One dashboard for everything, seamless portfolio management, quick and secure. Now also a DEX, and where you can swap and add liquidity, cross-chain swap, staking pools, farming pools. Now some of this functionality is not available yet, but they're saying by the beginning of January, a few weeks into January, it should be available. Also charts for all of your tokens that you want across multiple chains. You can track your gains and losses. You can add alerts and views, and then track your portfolio and everything there. Now, let's take a look at their website. Welcome to your empire, creating a digital world like no other. Developing dApps and creating solutions is our way to expand the empire and climb to the top. Hold the ambitious and transparent Empire token. You can go to BSC Scan, you can check out their white paper there, and you can visit their marketplace. You can check out some of the places that they're listed right now, like LBank, Whitebit, XT.com, but also some other places we'll discuss later on. And you can join the Telegram community, check out the roadmap, check them on CoinMarketCap, and they've even been mentioned on BitBoy's NFT show and on Yahoo Finance. Now, it's Empire token, a BEP20, symbol is Empire, supply is 1 billion, decimals 9. You can see a lot of their partnerships here, like PancakeSwap. They've been audited by Certicate. We'll take a look at that. Now, how it can be used. They have the DEX, which we took a look at already. The easiest way to trade crypto assets with the lowest fees in the industry, making it easier for you to grow your funds. Not only can you get started with trading right away, but you can also benefit from hosting tokens on the platform, making the Empire DEX an all-in-one solution. And then the Empire NFT Marketplace. Our platform will provide access to the most innovative marketplace for NFTs that will allow users to buy, sell, and trade their digital assets securely, as well as license these assets for commercial use. They're planning to make it into a launch pad as well. Now, their promise is the highest standards in full transparency, marketing, innovative thinking, real-life applications, experienced team, and contract audits. And then we can take a look at the roadmap to see where they are and where they're going. So the beginning, they had the private sale. The beginning websites, the social media, white paper, the token launch, things like that. Then we can see right now their website 2.0 launch. They have the mainnet launch of the NFT Marketplace, a bunch of stuff coming up like that soon. And you can go into 2022. They have plans for that as well. Now, what they think, their vision is carved its own name. They crave the top and climbing forward to building safe, market-driven applications and solutions. Their dApps include an innovative NFT Marketplace and DEX, followed by dozens of integrations currently in production. The mission is to deliver products and provide solutions that are beneficial not only to the entire DeFi and blockchain ecosystem, but also the real world, starting with DeFi applications and NFT marketplaces, and then values such as responsibility, honesty, ferocious growth, adaptability. Now we can see here why Empire Token, strong use cases, professional team, automatic LP, RFI static rewards, and futuristic vision. And you can find out a little bit about the founder right down there. Plus they have some blogs you could read down at the bottom. Now if we go on further, we could see the 30K audit here right now, 86 security score, and you can find out a little bit more about the Skynet monitoring right here. And if we take a look on CoinMarketCap, we can find the token right here, right now trading at 2 cents market cap, reported here of 24.5 million. And if we take a look at all the places that it is listed, we could see it on Gate.io, MEXC, XT.com, LBank, CoinTiger, ZT, and PancakeSwap. So it's available in all of those places to take a look at. But like I mentioned earlier, they have this coming up, the Goosebumps all-in-one crypto portfolio management tracking should be available sometime in January. And then they have NFT integration with Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain and Solana coming soon, plus a launchpad on the way. So if this is something that you're interested in checking out, you can either head to their website at empiretoken.world, or you can click the links down in the pinned comment. Thank you very much for sponsoring the episode. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.